Hello everyone, my name is Ian McCord, and today I'm bringing you the most exciting demo in the IT industry, the Datto disaster demo. Now, before I get into it, let me first introduce the technology, SIRIS, a new standard in intelligent business continuity. Now, with SIRIS, there's a few major features that I want to touch on. The first, the backup agent, Shadow Snap. It's a redundant backup agent, so if one fails, the next one kicks in automatically. Next, the inverse chain technology. With inverse chain, you're actually able to save backups without the full backup being below it or dependent on it. This is revolutionary because you only save unique data, and every point is able to restore, virtualize, or you can even delete any point without affecting the chain. Screenshot verification is a real test of your backup health. You're able to actually spin up virtualizations automatically on the SIRIS appliance, and then it runs a check on it, and it tells you whether it passed or it failed. You can run this every hour of the day. Just last year, we released SpeedSync. This changed the game for how data is transferred into the data center. You can prioritize backups, and you can also send backups on a certain schedule. And finally, instant, local, and offsite virtualization. Now the best way for me to prove that is to actually demo it. So I've got a Windows 7 box that I'm actually running a remote desktop session with the presentation. What I did is I rigged up this Windows 7 box to catch on fire. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. And there we go. Our Windows 7 box has now been destroyed. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to virtualize that Windows 7 box on the SIRIS appliance. So I just go into the interface, I click on local virtualization, I click start latest VM. Now a lot of people ask me, what's actually going on right now? Well, on the back end, it's taking the backup, which is saved in a virtual machine disk image format, and it's virtualizing it right on the SIRIS appliance in VirtualBox. It spins it up, and then it gives you an RDP connection that you can connect to. Also, every SIRIS appliance is able to do simultaneous virtualizations. Now, since every server wasn't created equal, you can prioritize and you can set how much RAM and how many CPU cores to each virtualization. It's already spun up. I just click connect to VM via RDP. Here's my download. I click connect and I'm in. All I have to do is log on and I can continue the presentation. Before SIRIS came out, this would take hours, even days. Now, it's instant because we don't save our files in proprietary file formats. We actually save them right into that virtual machine disk image. You can also export that disk image, or you can transport the VM onto VMware Center. All I need to do is click on the demo, and it's pulling it up. Now, the other great thing that you have with SIRIS is you're able to configure custom alerts. You can have alerts sent out weekly, you can create monthly reports, and also everything that goes wrong with the appliance comes to you in a ticket format that you can actually search the knowledge base with. So if anyone else had the same error that you had, you can see how it was resolved. And here we go. We're back in, and I'll just go right to the very next slide in the presentation. And that slide appropriately is, can you afford downtime? Businesses that incur downtime can go bankrupt, you can lose a ton of data. It's just a terrible thing for your clients to go through. When Google goes offline for 5 minutes, it makes national news. It's costing the downtime is costing the IT industry billions of dollars. A lot of your clients think that either they don't have enough money for it, or the technology just doesn't exist for their aging servers. Well, that's not true. With SIRIS, we can back up Windows 2000 and newer. So this truly isn't data backup anymore. And with that, I've also rigged up my SIRIS appliance that's running the virtualization to catch on fire. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. Now that we've charred both the Windows 7 box and the Cirrus appliance, this presentation definitely has to be over. But that's not true. All of the Cirrus appliances are able to virtualize in the Datto data center. And I'm using tools only provided to the partners. I click into my resale portal, I click the Cirrus device, and I click on the server icon. And I can launch my snapshot. So when I create VM, a lot of people wonder, well, I know what happens locally, but what's happening in the cloud when I actually do a virtualization? The crazy thing, it's the same exact procedure because the Cirrus appliance was built just like the node in that your backup image never changes formats. It stays in the same format and it's virtualized using the same processes. So I can see where my server is located, and I can also create custom passwords. I can link these virtualizations in the cloud together. We've got public IPs on reserve. That way you can run your Exchange server right from the cloud. And when Hurricane Sandy wiped through the East Coast, that's exactly what we did for over 300 companies at the same time. I download my RDP connection shortcut just like I was doing with my local appliance. I click connect, and there we go. We can actually see it spinning up in the data center. Now, when I talk about Datto data centers, what I'm referring to is our bicoastal data center network. We've got data centers that are HIPAA compliant, SAS certified, SOC certified, and all of the data is saved in AES 256 encryption. So you're getting premium security. The other thing to mention is all of our appliances can be backed up to a private cloud scenario. So if you don't want to house your data in the Datto data centers, you can buy nodes and house them in your own colo and operate your own cloud that has instant, local, and offsite virtualization. So as you can see, I'm spun up in the cloud. I've got my demo. It looks exactly like if I was using the actual appliance itself, the actual Windows 7 box. And let me just go right to the slide that was next. And there we go. Welcome to true business continuity, intelligent business continuity, and everything that comes with it. The Cirrus appliance comes with a full hardware insurance policy. You have a 3-year hardware warranty, and if the device breaks, it's no questions asked. We will replace it and we'll overnight it, and we'll even sync the data from the cloud onto your brand new appliance. Also, unlimited agents. Now, we've changed our pricing completely to not include a per agent. We want as many machines protected because we never want your clients to incur downtime. Also, we've got US-based, 100% US tech support. We're all located in Norwalk, Connecticut, and you've got that 24/7 emergency support. Also, your device seating is on Datto. And finally, you get Exchange and SharePoint granular recovery for free. Since releasing Cirrus, Datto has grown 300% year over year. Thanks for tuning in.